Imagine a place where faith and fear collide, where the sacred walls of the Vatican hide secrets so terrifying they could shatter the foundations of Christianity. In 1978, Father Lorenzo Bianchi, a young archivist, stumbled into a nightmare beneath St. Peter's Basilica, a labyrinth of forbidden texts, demonic rituals, and a conspiracy that claimed a pope's life. From UFO cover-ups to ancient relics and secret societies, tonight we unravel 15 mysteries the Vatican doesn't want you to know. These are the hidden truths you shouldn't hear, but we're exposing them anyway. What if the Vatican knows we're not alone in the universe? In 2023, whistleblower David Grush shocked the world, claiming the Holy See has been concealing extraterrestrial contact for centuries. Historical records confirm the Vatican's Specola Vaticana, its astronomical observatory, has tracked celestial anomalies since the 1500s, with Jesuit priests documenting lights in the sky that defy explanation. Father Lorenzo Bianchi, while digging through the Vatican Apostolic Archive in 1978, uncovered cryptic notes in a 16th-century ledger references to celestial envoys meeting Vatican officials in secret chambers. Grush alleges these encounters involved non-human entities, and some researchers whisper the Vatican holds physical evidence, artifacts too otherworldly to reveal. Why would the Church, built on divine truth, hide proof of alien life? Is it protecting its doctrine, or guarding a pact with beings from beyond? The stars above the Vatican hold secrets we may never uncover. But before we go deeper, hit that notification bell to stay locked in. Beneath the Vatican lies a 13th-century secret that could save a pope's life or hide unspeakable acts. The Passetto di Borgo, an 800-meter fortified corridor, connects the Vatican to Castel Sant'Angelo, used by popes like Clement VII to escape invaders in 1527. But Father Lorenzo's smuggled journal entries from 1978 tell a darker story. He claimed the Passetto was a smuggling route for forbidden artifacts, including the Grand Grimoire, ferried by a shadowy group he called the Order of the Red Dragon. Rumors swirl that these tunnels, still maintained today, conceal modern-day movements perhaps of relics, documents, or even people the Vatican wants hidden. Who walks these passages under cover of night? Are they transporting sacred treasures, or something far more sinister? The Passetto's stone walls guard their secrets, and we're left in the dark. What if the Vatican harbors a book so evil it could summon the devil himself? In 1978, Father Lorenzo Bianchi uncovered the Grand Grimoire in a sealed alcove of the Vatican Apostolic Archive. This 16th-century text, confirmed by historians to exist, is said to contain rituals for summoning Lucifer and other dark entities, its pages etched with symbols that seem to writhe in the dim light. Lorenzo's notes, hidden before his disappearance, claim the Order of the Red Dragon, a secret Vatican sect guards this book, not to destroy it, but to harness its power for control over spiritual forces. Some researchers speculate that Grimoire's rituals were used in secret ceremonies beneath the Basilica. Why would the Church preserve such a dangerous text? Are they protecting humanity, or wielding its forbidden power? The Grand Grimoire remains locked away, its true purpose a chilling mystery. What if the Vatican could peer into the past and saw the crucifixion of Jesus? In the 1960s, Father Pellegrino Ernetti claimed the Church built the Chronovisor, a device to view historical events, including Christ's death. Lorenzo Bianchi found references to this machine in the archives, describing a hidden lab beneath the Vatican where scientists and priests collaborated. Historical records confirm Ernetti worked with Nobel laureate Enrico Fermi, but the Vatican dismissed Chronovisor as a hoax. Yet, some researchers believe Ernetti was silenced to protect a truth too earth-shattering for the faithful. Does the Vatican possess technology to rewrite history? Why bury such a discovery in the shadows? The Chronovisor's existence remains a paradox, lost in time. Like and subscribe to uncover more secrets. Beneath St. Peter's Basilica lies a city of the dead that hides more than bones. The Vatican necropolis, excavated in the 1940s, holds pagan tombs from the 1st century, their walls carved with symbols of forgotten gods. Father Lorenzo Bianchi descended into this labyrinth in 1978, discovering a sealed chamber with a stone altar and a letter from Pope John Paul I. His journal describes it as the Order of the Red Dragon Sanctuary, where they conducted rituals tied to the Grand Grimoire. Some claim the necropolis hides evidence of pre-Christian cults absorbed by the Church. Why does the Vatican restrict access to this underground maze? Is it preserving history, or concealing unholy rites? The necropolis remains a tomb of secrets. In 1978, Pope John Paul I died after just 33 days, his body found cold in the papal apartments. The official report said heart attack, but no autopsy was performed, and whispers of poison spread like wildfire. Father Lorenzo Bianchi found a letter in the necropolis, penned by the Pope on September 29, 1978, the day he died. It exposed Vatican bank corruption tied to Bishop Paul Marcinkus and Banco Ambrosiano, but also hinted at a darker force, the Order of the Red Dragon, guarding the Grand Grimoire. Lorenzo believed the Pope was silenced to protect this secret society. Was John Paul I's death a tragic coincidence, or a calculated murder? The Vatican's silence fuels the mystery, and the truth lies buried with him. Standing in St. Peter's Square is a 4,000-year-old obelisk, a relic of Egypt's dark past. Brought to Rome in 37 AD, it witnessed Nero's brutal execution of Christians, including St. Peter himself. Father Lorenzo's notes suggest the Order of the Red Dragon reveres it as a conduit for ancient power, its base aligned with pagan ley lines. Some researchers claim it's cursed, tied to rituals that predate Christianity. Why does the Vatican keep this ominous monument at its heart? Does it channel a supernatural force the Church can't control? The obelisk stands as a silent sentinel, its secrets carved in stone. In 1968, the Vatican announced it found St. Peter's bones beneath the Basilica, a discovery meant to cement its divine authority. But Father Lorenzo uncovered documents suggesting a cover-up. The bones, dated to the 1st century, may belong to multiple bodies, pieced together to create a holy relic. Some researchers argue the Vatican fabricated the find to bolster its legitimacy during a turbulent era. Are these truly the remains of the first pope? Or is the Church perpetuating a 2,000-year-old deception? The bones whisper no answers, and the mystery endures. In 1929, the Vatican signed the Lateran Treaty with fascist dictator Benito Mussolini, securing its sovereignty and millions in compensation. Historical records confirm the deal, but Father Lorenzo's journal hints at a hidden motive, protecting the Order of the Red Dragon's rituals, which Mussolini may have known about. Some claim the treaty was a pact to silence questions about the Vatican's occult practices. Why align with a tyrant? What secrets did Mussolini hold over the Church? The treaty's true purpose remains cloaked in shadows. The Shroud of Turin, a relic linked to the Vatican, bears the faint image of a crucified man, believed by some to be Jesus. Father Lorenzo found archive notes suggesting the shroud encodes a death certificate in its fibers, detailing Christ's execution. Historical tests confirm its age, but skeptics argue it's a 14th-century forgery, crafted to inspire pilgrims. Why has the Vatican limited scientific access? Is it guarding a divine artifact, or hiding a medieval scam? The shroud's truth remains veiled in mystery. The Vatican Apostolic Archive, spanning 12 centuries, holds millions of documents most off-limits to the world. Father Lorenzo's discovery of the Codex Ignotus, tied to the Grand Grimoire, suggests secrets on alchemy, heresies, and the Order of the Red Dragon's global influence. Scholars confirm the archive's restricted access, fueling rumors of texts on forbidden knowledge, perhaps even proof of ancient conspiracies. What truths are too dangerous to release? Why does the Vatican guard these papers so fiercely? The archives remain a fortress of secrets. Don't go anywhere. Subscribe for more. The Vatican claims to possess fragments of the true cross, the wood on which Jesus was crucified. Historical records trace their origins to the 4th century, but Father Lorenzo found documents suggesting their medieval forgeries, sold to pilgrims for profit. Some believe the relics hold divine power, others call them a cynical ploy. Is the Vatican preserving a sacred artifact, or perpetuating a centuries-old lie? The cross's authenticity remains a battleground of faith and doubt. During World War II, Pope Pius XII's silence on the Holocaust sparked global outrage. Declassified documents confirm the Vatican's neutrality, but Father Lorenzo's notes claim Pius aided Nazi Ratlins, escape routes for war criminals, to protect the Order of the Red Dragon secrets, including the Grand Grimoire. Some researchers believe he feared exposing Vatican complicity in darker wartime dealings. Was Pius XII a passive observer, or a conspirator in the shadows? The war's secrets remain buried. The Ark of the Covenant, God's sacred chest, vanished centuries ago, but Father Lorenzo found medieval texts in the archives hinting it's hidden in the Vatican necropolis, guarded by the Order of the Red Dragon. Some claim its power could reshape the world, and the Vatican conceals it to maintain control. Could this biblical relic lie beneath Rome's sacred ground? Why would the Church hide such a holy artifact? The Ark's fate remains one of history's greatest mysteries. The Vatican museums display Egyptian mummies, but experts say some are 19th-century fakes, crafted to draw crowds. Father Lorenzo's notes suggest the real mummies, tied to ancient rituals, are hidden in secret vaults, possibly used by the Order of the Red Dragon in their occult practices. Why display forgeries while concealing authentic relics? What other secrets lurk in the Vatican's shadowy collections? The mummy's true story remains wrapped in mystery. Father Lorenzo Bianchi risked his life to expose the shadow beneath the Basilica, a chilling web of demonic rituals, secret societies, and Vatican cover-ups. From UFOs to the Grand Grimoire, from a pope's murder to relics of unimaginable power, these 15 mysteries could rewrite faith, history, and reality itself. What else is the Vatican hiding? Did Lorenzo survive to tell his story, or did the Order of the Red Dragon silence him forever? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share for more bone-chilling conspiracies. Stay curious, and watch your back.